Welcome back to Cord Cutting Today, where we break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting, including today, MeTV announces its streaming partners. We have all the details on where you'll be able to stream it now and more coming up. Also, we got update on the Bally Sports bankruptcy. Looks like the Comcast deal maybe make it or break it for Bally Sports. If they don't get this, maybe Bally Sports really does go under. And we also have a price hike coming up on Amazon's new Kids Plus streaming or our subscription service, we'll call it, which does include music and other streaming content. We'll tell you what's happening there and a whole lot more in a quick second. First though, if you want to learn more about each story, I'll put a link to each one in the show notes and in the first pinned comment so you can read them for yourself and come up with your own opinion. If you're new here, do me a big favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, let YouTube know you enjoy what we do here, so YouTube recommends our videos to more people. And lastly, let's get into it. All right, Friendly TV and Philo will offer MeTV Tunes, the new 24/7 cartoon classic network in partnership with MeTV and Warner Bros. Discovery at launch. Now, if you remember a while back, we broke the news that they posted on their Facebook page that they were going to offer it, or Friendly was, and then they took it back. They deleted those comments. Looks like somebody got a little ahead of themselves announcing support for it. Now, MeTV Tunes will be a 24/7 network, including many classic shows like Bugs Bunny and Friends, Scooby-Doo, Tom and Jerry, The Jetsons, Top Cat, Yogi Bear, Johnny Quest, The Flintstones, and more, including some content aired in the early 2000s. It's going to launch on many over-the-air television stations, and they now have a way you can enter your zip code to see if it's available in your area. I was told that they'll have more station announcements to come. If your local area is not listed yet, don't think that means it's not going to happen. Maybe it'll happen before launch, maybe after launch. I can't promise that, but that they're still in talks to bring it to more affiliates. If you don't have it, though, you can subscribe to Philo or Friendly to get MeTV and to get MeTV Tunes. So check that out. Link in the show notes if you want to check it. Take a look at it. It really looks like a very classic version of Boomerang, free over there and available through streaming. Now there will be a free streaming version of it on different streaming platforms like Pluto TV and the like. They haven't announced which ones yet. Just say Pluto TV and the like for an example of what they are. But there will be a free version, though it will be different than the version you get through paid services and your antenna. Let's keep moving along. Bally Sports is desperately trying to get out bankruptcy. Its parent company, Diamond Sports Group, has been working very hard to strike a deal. But it looks like the loss of Comcast, it's failing to reach a deal with Comcast, has created a real problem. NBA has raised real question if Bally Sports can continue without Comcast. NHL wants answers this week, guarantee their payment. You know, yesterday I talked about why these networks haven't pulled their content back. Well, it's because they're still getting a lot of money. Now they're wondering how Bally Sports will pay them if they don't have Comcast, for example. Now with this, the judge is basically giving Bally Sports until the end of July to come up with a very detailed plan to go forward at this hearing this week, after both NBA and NHL raised serious concerns about the future of the channel following its failure to reach a deal with Comcast to keep the channels on Comcast networks. Comcast has said very clearly that they want to move Bally Sports to a more expensive tier. Bally Sports doesn't want to do that. Bally Sports says they've reached an impasse with Comcast, that they're unable to move forward, basically, that whatever deal they've been trying to reach is just not happening. We'll keep a close eye on this. But it will not surprise me if a deal is not reached here, that Bally Sports really does find themselves in a position of they're unable to move forward without the second largest cable TV provider in the United States. That'll be two of the top five largest providers of television, of the top five largest providers of television in the United States not offering them. YouTube TV, Comcast, and Dish all not offering Bally Sports. That's a pretty tough spot to be in for a major network with a lot of debt and a lot of expenses. We'll keep a close eye on the story with this, but give me your prediction. Bally Sports still around in a year? Yes, no? Leave me a comment. Leave your prediction now. We can come back in a year and see who was right and who was wrong. All right, the NBA is close to a $76 billion TV deal with Amazon, NBC, and ESPN. Not quite done yet, but the Wall Street Journal has confirmed that they're close to a deal that will be worth roughly $76 billion over the life of the contract. This includes a few billion from Amazon. That'll give them both regular season games on Amazon's Prime Video and some playoff games on Amazon Prime Video. Following in the NFL footsteps to bring some of its games to exclusive streaming partners in order to get some extra cash. The rest of the games will be split between NBC and ESPN. Of course, those are for nationally televised games. There will always be the regional ones on things like Bally Sports for as long as it's around. Now, Warner Bros. Discovery, who currently has a lot of the rights through its TNT partnership, has the right to try to match it and do some other stuff. Now, no word on what they're planning to do yet. Some people have raised questions on if they're going to try to maybe bring some legal action to address this. We'll see what happens here, but this is probably far from a done deal. Even if it's officially announced, we'll see what happens. Sports are so important right now. Companies are going to do a lot to get their hands on sports because they bring in live viewers, which makes them more likely to actually watch the ads, which makes the ads significantly more profitable than even primetime television shows of a hit TV show. Maybe not always, but a lot of the times. All right, Amazon is raising the price of Kids Plus. This is the subscription service that allows you to get access to age-appropriate apps, games, books, and other content. Now, the yearly subscription is remaining unchanged at if I remember right, $48 a year. The monthly subscription is going from $4.99 a month to $5.99 a month. Another great example of maybe paying for the yearly. I have a daughter who absolutely loves to read. We got her one of those Kindle kids editions with this, and she gets access to so many books. She reads a ton of books with it. But great option there. If you are using Kids Plus or you've been thinking about it, for new customers, it goes into effect today. For returning customers, on or after July 8th, on your next billing cycle, on or after July 8th, you'll see this $1 a month jump. Again, I've been feeding on this. If you know you use a service all year long, consider paying it for it annually. That $48 will save you a lot of money up front and help you get some protection against price hikes. All right, there's a new streaming service that will use AI to allow you to create your own shows. This new service called Showrunner will allow you to answer a bunch of questions and give prompts to an AI system that will then generate animated TV shows based on your ideas. You'll be able to create custom anime or dramas or comedies in cartoon format and be able to do it. Now, there's currently a waiting list for this. Now, you can do some things to try to get at the top of that waiting list, but it's a platform out there that you can do. They do have some theme shows that they run that people can submit suggested episodes for that they create, and then those episodes can or cannot be included on their own suggestion to this catalog, or you can go build your own TV show. If you ever had an idea for a TV show you'd love to play out, something that you'd be able to do on your own with this. So leave me a comment. Let me know, would you subscribe to a streaming service like this or not? What do you like about it? All right, deal of the day. Peacock is $40 off right now for an entire year. You can get an entire year for $19.99. Limited time offer. This is the annual plan. If you're thinking about getting it for the Olympics or maybe for fall sports, it's a good time to lock in a really good price for Peacock, $19.99. Link in the shows down below for that. All right, let's keep moving along. T-Mobile is launching a backup home internet service. Now, this runs on their 5G network and allows you to kind of make sure you stay online for just $20 a month as a backup service. Now, with this, you'll get the T-Mobile gateway, the little Wi-Fi hub that connects to the 5G network and creates a Wi-Fi network in your home, 130 gigabits of 5G data, and no monthly fees for the hardware on this. Now, what this is really meant for is people like me probably who work from home and need to make sure we're always connected, because an internet outage during breaking news is not a good thing. But there'll be many uses for this. T-Mobile's offered a similar service for businesses for a while, that if your business relies on internet, you can have this fallback internet service. It's not meant to be your primary, but if you ever do lose internet, you can always fall back to it. Again, $20 a month if you have an eligible T-Mobile plan, $30 a month without it, both taking account you using autopay. I think there's a lot of people who like it. You can burn through 130 gigs pretty quick with streaming, but if you work from home and you need to make sure you're always connected, pretty good option. All right, All right, new reports say Americans are loving ad-free streaming services. According to this report, a majority of Americans are now using free ad-supported streaming services. And while this report was sponsored by Zumo, it does raise a question I want to know from you. Do you or do you not use a free ad-supported legal streaming service like Pluto TV, Tubi, the Roku channel, Freevee, and the like? Leave me a comment and let me know. I want to hear from you. All right, last week we learned Philo was launching, or about a week ago, that Philo was launching a free ad-supported streaming service that you could use there. Well, now it is adding 5 new channels. This includes things like American's Test Kitchen, Wild Ocean, Space Science Now, and more with this. Philo has been adding a lot of free content. They now have over 70 free channels available. The thing that makes Philo stand out is if you create an account, you can DVR many of these channels, something that most services do not offer. Well, that's it for today. Take care, be safe. I'll be back again real soon. Thank you so much for your support. Hope you like these cord cutting today videos. Take care.